Britney Spears and a dramatic fight that happened that the cops weren't able to actually put together. So what happens is during a difficult conversation during a trip, I think, a trip that they'd taken to Chateau Marmont with her boyfriend, Britney Spears actually got into a little bit of a kerfuffle where people around would hear screaming that was going out of control, and it sounded like people were cut. As in, the rumors are insane because people say that it sounded like it was a huge fight on Wednesday night when she ended up crying out of control, possibly having been cut and almost being driven to the hospital in an ambulance was the report that was given, which apparently was a fight between Britney Spears and her boyfriend, who goes by the name of Paul Richard Solis. And it's kind of crazy to think about the fact that Britney Spears is always in like really messy situations when it comes to her life just sounds really messy. Honestly, it sounds like she's always in danger of some sort. So anyway, the altercation happened. People called the police. The police came. By the time they came around 11, it seemed like nothing was going on, so they left. But apparently, once they got into their room, the fight continued and it just went on for a while. And so obviously the paramedics came to see who had been injured because, as you said, there were possible cuts. The paramedics came to see who had been injured and they treated this yeah, and it was kind of crazy the whole time. It was all, she was wrapped up in a blanket, as you've seen. It says the paramedics came around 12:40 on Wednesday night, and they made contact with Britney, walking her out of the hotel where she was holding a pillow and a blanket wrapped around her. She was crying. She seemed she'd been crying, and then she was taken into the ambulance, and then she left with security. So we're not quite sure what the cause of the fight was, what the cause of the issue was, but this fight was so huge that not just the police were involved, but the security of the company of Chateau Marmont were involved, and additionally she had to be taken to hospital from these cuts that she incurred. So it seems like a really crazy story. We still don't have quite all the information, but as soon as we get any information, we will definitely give you that and keep you updated on this drama between her boyfriend and her. Also, she was married the other day, was it not? Like, didn't we all witness her wedding? So how has she gone from being married to now having a boyfriend? It's like, hey, Britney Spears' life is quite one of those which you don't understand.